Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Three Kingdoms. And since last time around, there's not happened a lot, and there's happened a lot. I've gone through about a year of actual in-game time, and let's quickly go through what's happened since that. I mean, I've upgraded stuff and I've researched stuff, but in general, I actually took a look at the undercover network, and one of the most recent lords, I don't know if this guy was even a good spy, but I set him up as a spy. Or maybe I actually showed you this, that I set him up against this guy, because I'm kind of wary of him. So I'm not entirely sure what he's up to. Anyways, he has actually been starting building a spy network. So he's building an undercover network right now. So hopefully I'll be able to see all the stuff. We've got a few other things here you can do, but right now I just want him to build an undercover network. Then I guess later on what you can do, or if I remember the few videos I actually watched of this before that was released, was you can either set them up so he goes towards like a general or a governor, and say he becomes a governor, so he holds an area like this. Then at a certain point you can sort of say it's the war, and you can then have the spy reveal himself and then turn over the garrison to you, so turn over the entire town. So sort of break the enemy in that way. Or if it's an army, he can turn over the army, which would be a pretty great advantage to be able to go ahead and do that as a spy. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked, or that's anyways how I remember it. So he can go for commandery, so administrating one of those. Right now he's just court noble of that guy, so he's actually employed. Or he could become general, or he can even become part of the ruling family, which could, you know, adopt the. I guess we could take over, just like kill off this guy and then take over the entire family, if that was the case. What else has happened? Yes, within a rapid succession, for unknown reasons, a number of factions actually declared war on me. So if we go to the diplomatic situation, and if we go to diplomatic status, we see here's our ally. Here's yes. So he wanted us to join a war, and that was against this guy. Then of course Dongmin, we've always been at war with Dongmin, and this seems to be all Dongmin's territory up here. Probably has further territory out here, we just can't see it. Anyways, the guys that declared war on me, if we go through that, is this guy up here. He was the first one. Then I believe it was this guy here, Sen Rong. Then there was this guy, and then this guy. So four factions declared war on me. Don't mind the Han Empire, they've been at war with us for a long time. But 4 factions. However, the AI, silly as they are, they have actually allowed me to gain the momentum. So I'm the first one. They're gonna make the first move in this war. They gave me about 2 turns worth of time, where, well, what actually happened was I was unable. Impossible. This guy declared war first, and he actually moved up to siege this town. And my general was still over here, since I took the fishing port, was the last area I took. So that's quite a far distance to rush through my kingdom to try and go and relieve the siege. So what I did was I instead raised another army where I put my son, Cao Cao, as commander, and sent him then with an army to deal with these guys. And once he got close with his army that was not even fully mustered, came around somewhere around here, and then this guy actually decided to break siege. I refuse. partly because I think the garrison of the town alone kind of matched his force, so it didn't really stand a chance in that way, so he kind of went off due to that. And then these guys, as I was actually moving my general, I think I went about here when these two declared war, so I had to quickly move back. However, the enemy doesn't jump directly over into your territory. It's not like they declare war and then cross the border. It takes a few turns, seemingly, for them to cross the border. Well, not in this guy's case, but in these guys' case, they certainly have taken their time. And this guy as well. I don't know also how much land any of these factions have beyond the provinces that I can see. So I'm not entirely sure if it's just one. All of them seem to have a lower amount of troops than I do, the lower strength. So that's good. Also, one other thing. I kind of, faction-wise, I kind of ended up with negative amount of food. And I would like to see, it just says food distribution, but I don't know exactly where the food is going. Like, where is it ending up? I know this town is a drain of 8, but every other area should be positive. So all the other areas should be positive. So it's this area that's -1, but that only leaves to -9. So I'm not entirely sure where the -16 comes from. I guess units or the army costs food, but I can't see it actually saying how much food it costs. And I don't know if there's like you can go in and take a look at food somewhere. You can see tax. So I'm not entirely sure where my food is going, where all that food is going. And as far as I know, there's no building. Well, this one consumes food, but that should just go towards this to show. So I don't know where the food is going. If it's maybe it's a diplomatic deal that I don't know about, that I accidentally did, that I'm sending food to someone else. Yeah. And also, I was thinking just to use, say, if I go into instigate proxy war and stuff like that. So I need to keep an eye on those stuff. So at this point, I can actually try to instigate a proxy war, and I can manipulate as well and do stuff like that, which I think that is our faction specialty. So we need to possibly take a look at that. But it seems as though it's not just like I can manipulate anyone. It still has to be they still have to be positively inclined to me. So I was hoping that I could sort of instigate my enemies, but that does not seem to be the case. Anyways, we've talked long enough. I'm gonna bring my main lord, and we're gonna attack here. I don't really have the line of sight or anything. I don't know if there is single characters like spies and stuff you actually move around on the map. That could have been useful here to scout out what's down here. Because right now, this kind of looks like bait. But
must be promptly excised.
We're gonna go ahead and
cut them down.
Go for the bait.
Wipe them out.
3,000 men with 3,000 on our side. Apparently our force is way superior than theirs. But given that it's so even numbers, we'll go ahead and play this fight. Start this battle. So a funny thing is here, right before we go into battle, these two, I forgot to mention this because I'd already looked at that, but these two actually don't like each other. I don't know how you would be able to play that against them, but yeah, they don't like each other. Kind of recognize this battlefield though. You know what? I think this is I've been here before. Isn't this one? This is the exact same hill as we've fought here before, but in another area. This time though, I can deploy really close. I don't know how useful that's gonna be. To charge up in their back like that. What we could do is, I guess we could take a look for... I can't really see where the reinforcement's gonna turn up from. But we could quickly just overwhelm the first army. I kinda did a similar mistake before, but I think we have a greater chance this time around because it's not as large enemy force. And if the cavalry hurries up, we should be fine. So yeah. Oh shit. There's a lot more of them than I thought it was gonna be.
Prepare! Go!
Ooh. We're losing tons of men here.
Spears ready! Take heed, warriors! Swords drawn! Swords! Prepare!
No swords to the front.
Ready!
Pikemen against the cavalry.
Swordsmen! At the ready! Double time!
And here comes the vanguard and his cavalry.
Unleash fury! Stand ready! Cavalry! Make
Well,
ready!
the first part of the battle didn't really go
Make ready!
that well. Oh, they ride straight at each other right at the start.
To attention!
Swordmen, don't chase after those guys. Instead, you can chase after these, but I want you to attack the enemy in the back. And then this general can go through here. The cavalry needs to turn up the flank here. Ooh, swordmen, you can hit them in the back. Oh, and here comes the rest of our army. And we sandwich that part of the unit.
The enemy warriors are running! Ha! Cavalry! Attack!
Look at how we slaughter these dogs. Right. Archers, turn to the side. I'm fearing this cavalry unit will just kite around. So the plan is... to use...
Our success looms large! Attack! Ready!
to use the archers to shoot that cavalry unit down if it approaches. I can use flaming shot even though it's raining. Normally you're not able to do that. And I mean, this must be a record for me. 3 minutes. We're 3 minutes into the battle. Not even 3 minutes into the battle and I won. 3 minutes. And I was able to completely overrun the bastards. I mean, it was a bit scary there when I took a lot of casualties in the beginning. But that quickly turned out to not mean that much. Because we slaughtered them within seconds. Kinda want to get this guy. Either capture him or kill him. I guess he's escaping. We're trying to at least. Oh, there we go. We just came in time to see him die. Right, there we have it. When I'm claiming the victory right here, the battle has been going on for... I mean, the battle went on for 3 minutes. But the entire, like, battle thing went for 4 minutes. Wow. Great stuff. There we have it.
My ambition is coming
Decisive
to fruition.
victory. We utterly slaughtered their army within 3 minutes. We only lost 400 men while the enemy lost 3,000 men. Highest killing unit is this guy, which he just charged straight into battle, ended up killing 500 enemies. And looking at this, like, my commanders did a lot of the work here. This unit, mounted saber militia, did a lot. It's basically the cavalry did everything. Right, occupy.
This place is ours now.
Succession. So this guy took over from Serong. Cebu took over from Serong, which I guess that works. But the thing is, the Cebu faction was destroyed because I killed them off, all of them. Because this is apparently this was the only place they held. We're not going to build anything.
Time to consider events.
But we should look to, I guess, going to the large town over here and getting rid of that. Then we actually have a you know what, the trade port here is actually, I would really like to take that under my control. But these guys are actually declared war on us and is like they're on an offensive, hopefully, I guess, for their sake anyways. Right, I don't have any other moves because my son's army just moved into this region and I didn't want to move over into enemy territory, so we get that little bit of extra resupply because they cross over. So given that the battle went over so damned fast, we could definitely fit another battle in this. 3 minutes in kind of insane chance of capturing enemy battles post-battle. That would probably increase the rate of wall and settlement damage during siege. Evading capture post-battle, income from industries, resolve armor, available armies, campaign movement range. We like that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and then turn and then have my son cross the border and take the old capital, which is actually also a quest of mine. I don't know where you see the quests though. Probably somewhere here. Let's see. Known factions. Characters. Missions. Here we go. Establish your power, which is to reach the rank of Duke. Secure the capital. And hiring opportunities. So I need to hire someone. Just because of I actually got the undercover network, I've kind of been paranoid of hiring anyone. So if we go into, I guess, here. You can actually see, if you go over to the Relations tab, you can see that kind of their relation, who they were employed with last, I guess, or past loyalties. So they have really high relationship trained with these guys, which, I mean, if we compare to my character's. My main character's wife doesn't even have that much points with our faction. So this guy's, and it seems to be, for all of these, seem to be about the 96 region. So I guess the ones, this one even has two, is Han Empire and the others. So that could mean that he not necessarily, he's called the Manipulator, and he's passed through so many factions. So I guess we would go with someone that has been employed with my allies. So Dongmin, you would definitely not want to get him because he was employed by the tyrant's son. But this guy, Yuan Shu, I think Yuan Shu is the guy I'm allied with. Yuan Chao. Maybe that's different? I don't know. You know what? Let's go ahead and end turn and get this idle battle going. This will probably take maybe a little bit longer than 3 minutes. Right, so we thought everything was going so well. Turns out it wasn't really going so well because we have a new faction that declared war on us. Liao which I'm not entirely sure where he is, but I managed to get my allied faction to declare war on him again, or on that guy again. Ah, so I was kind of thinking it was this guy. So everyone we come in contact with kind of declares war on us. But this is not the main problem. The main problem is that the yellow turbans have now crossed into our territory.
I must refuse.
And they have a rather large army, which prompts me that even though I want to kind of go other places, we're gonna have to hurry as fast as possible to get up north. I could pass through enemy territory. It would probably be the quickest to get there. But I think we want to get rid of these guys as we're on our way. So I'm gonna march here.
For China!
And then from here, next, I'll be able to strike these guys. I can kill them off kind of on my way. I think these guys, they will definitely take the farmland. It's gonna be hard for me to stop them there. But then the next two targets are two cities, rather large ones at that probably have quite a substantial amount of troops guarding it. I don't know where you can, there we go, there's the garrison. And we've got, we also got, so it's 1500 men. It's an okay, I guess. So I think that's definitely enough to hold them off, especially with the city walls. Most likely they're gonna lay siege to it for a while, and then try to attack, which will just give me time to actually get to where I need to go. Interesting how I come in contact with these people and immediately they go ahead and declare war on me. I guess they are not actually part of this province. I thought maybe they want to complete a province, but that was not the case. With that said, I could have my son move south, but I really want to strike these guys down now. And it doesn't matter so much to lose the farmland, it actually does, because we're running out of food, kinda. But at the same time, this is the mission. Let's go north. Could be a mistake.
Strike true.
Pyrrhic victory, but it puts me as the winner. But then again, they do not know my prowess. I just won another battle in the south within 3 minutes. Let's see if I can do something similar here. Right, so this is not what I expected at all. There's actually a full-blown town here. But it has no, like, proper walls, but it has tons of towers. These archer towers, which are gonna cause a major headache for me. Right. I do have archers.
Ready, bows.
I'm hoping they have fire arrows, otherwise I'm kind of screwed. There's no way I'm gonna be able to win this without burning down those towers or destroying them rather quickly. Anyways, there's no point in deploying, maybe deploying cavalry on the flanks, spreading out the enemy forces. That's probably the best I can do. So we can try and have the enemy focus on a lot of different areas by deploying you know what I mean, forces on other areas. We'll have these two swordmen, they're kind of weak. So now I've deployed on all sides, so hopefully they'll deploy most of... You know what, I should come in from a different angle, shouldn't I? Because here we're going in from the back of the city. This is the front. So here is where I should go in. And this area is like the worst one because there's so many towers to attack going that way. While this one, coming from this area, goes straight to the front.
Swords!
And I'm kind of hoping here that if I'm putting these other forces visible for the enemy. I can hide most of this, like in the forest.
To attention, archers! The time has come! Swords sharpened!
So now
Take heed,
all of
warriors.
these guys
Steel
are
yourselves.
hidden except the spearmen. Now the spearmen are hidden as well. This guy.
Arms.
Right.
The time has come!
Can I hide these guys as well? Yes.
Take heed,
So I've hidden all of
warriors.
these. Now it's just the other units that are visible,
Archers, prepare!
which should hopefully have them focus all their forces on the other areas, leaving me open to attack these places rather quickly. And yes, look at that, they've put loads of troops to defending this area, while not so much over here. And we want to quickly go ahead and capture these.
Make ready! Move!
So I'm gonna move the generals up first to capture these.
Cavalrymen! Go! Go!
And it seems that they just left all the other areas really open without that.
Archers!
We'll set up the archers here so they can fire across
Go now!
over onto the enemy.
Go! Go! Swords at the ready! At the ready!
And then we'll split these guys going here, these guys going here.
Onward!
Oh yeah, the
Prepare!
spearmen as well.
March!
This guy is actually losing tons of horsemen advancing on this. These archer towers is absolutely destroying my unit.
The spineless cowards!
Oh, and the units on the side. These are not archer towers, this is bloody machine guns. I'm gonna lose my son just by bloody archer towers. Jesus Christ, if I'd known they were that bloody deadly.
Attend!
Ah shit, now they're getting attacked as well.
Move! Move!
Come on, capture them at least, and then pull
Our
back.
men flee the battlefield! Faster!
Right, his general got defeated.
Axemen, stand by! Quick march! Ready boats! Move! Stand ready!
Shit, that just absolutely murdered my army. So I lost 500 men, kind of due to that. At least they don't... wait, our... the towers are not shooting at the enemy though. God damn it.
Make ready! March out!
Let's get the infantry groups close.
March! Ready!
And with that, we can advance the
Get
archers.
moving! Attend!
Both the general units. If I had known that, I imagine that the horsemen I sent this way got just massacred. Right. Archer towers are really dangerous.
Bows! March, warriors! To attention! Axemen, stand by! Weapons! Axes! Attend! Run!
Looks like they're
Stand
moving
by,
to
axes!
possibly recap
Forward!
that. And
Prepare!
we can definitely not allow that.
Archers ready!
The archers are helping us out. And what unit?
Blades ready! To attention!
Halberdiers are best faced
Swords!
with other halberdiers.
Go! Jam swords!
Can I set those towers on fire or something? I think since we're contesting the towers, Oh, our archers are killing these guys. Right, let's not try to lose the others. But if I go through here, we're gonna have to go straight for this because these archer towers are gonna absolutely murder us. Oh, we're starting to lose people here.
The enemy run! Craven! At them! Fight!
Or is it the enemy archers?
Archers
Could
attack!
be them.
Forward! With speed! Bowman! Stand ready!
Okay, this was turned out to be a lot harder
Axemen!
than I thought it would be.
Move out!
I'm guessing it was their crossbowmen and shit that was starting to kill us all.
Arrows! Fire upon them! Ready!
And I'm all out of like
Stand ready!
all out of cavalry.
Stand ready! Master!
Stand close to support your
Kill
units.
yourselves! Bowmen! Await my command! The men have no ammunition! Draw your weapons!
Oh, we're out of right.
Go now! Make ready!
We're losing tons of men due to those bloody towers. However, given that there's not much actually
At the ready!
in the way of me and in the courtyard,
Take heed, warriors!
we've actually got a pretty good chance. My units here are though kind of breaking down due to just this one. I'm hoping though that the archer towers, you know what?
Make haste! Run!
We're gonna lose this, so let's not stand in the way when they reactivate the
Be
towers.
ready! Go, go, go!
Let's hurry inside and claim this bitch. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's one thing with the archer
Our
towers,
men
but
are running!
they're a
spineless
they're
cowards!
a little bit
Swordsman
too
ready!
overpowered, I do think.
Master!
I've never seen it in any Total War that they would actually
Axis, attend! Charge! Fight!
be like completely destroying everything.
Bowmen, stand ready!
Like destroying units. I can only imagine what would happen if I send these two forward towards those archer towers. There would be nothing left. Oh, cavalry. Kinda
A
need
unit has
my...
perished. None are left. Run,
Great.
run! Do not relent.
Let's see if
The
we...
time has come.
We'll have to cheese it by just capturing the inner courtyard.
Go! Blades ready.
I want my
Move now.
swordmen kind of turning this way,
Swordsman!
opening up for
Strike!
my
To
general
battle!
to kind of come in
To attention!
and do multiple
Go, go,
charges
go!
into the flank until these guys break. And then the archers can just lend to the weight
Get moving!
or block off if there's an area. They're still having all these troops here.
The time has come.
The enemy could
unit
easily
flees.
the enemy
What cowards!
could easily go ahead and win over me in this. All they need to do is just send all their forces against me.
Run! Archers, prepare! Stand by! Axis!
We're beating down the enemy over here.
Archers,
Oh
ready!
shit, the archers
Hurry, move! Bows!
getting shot to pieces.
Double time! Ready! March at the double!
If the enemy archers were to
Destroy
concentrate
them!
on my general, that he would be shot down to pieces.
Attend! Move out quickly!
Retreat again. We should get the upper hand here. There's not that many crossbowmen left. And my men seem to be holding on this side, since it's mostly just Archer and this general, which is unable to get through.
Attention, archers! Kill them! Blades!
They are sending in another unit coming in, which I'm not going to be able to stop. And I don't like him coming that close to the Archer towers.
Attack!
Come on, break this unit now.
Look! The enemy run! Craven!
Yes.
Faster! Move, move!
The inner courtyard is mine. I'm wondering if it's there's a countdown or anything for me to win. Otherwise, we're kind of screwed.
March out!
Shit.
At the ready! Move! Move out!
The archers will attack from the front. And I'll send in the swordmen from the side.
10 swords!
We'll kind of try to get them behind. So we sandwich this unit. Due to all the damage they've been dealt.
Order!
What are you doing?
Swords at the ready! Go! Onward! Run! Run!
Hopefully sandwiching those two units would be enough.
Take heed, warriors! Now! Unleash fury!
There we go.
Knocked and
My archers not too happy with their situation. And my troops, they're really exhausted.
Archers,
Maybe
attack!
if we can somehow manage to kill the general.
Ready to fight!
I don't know if we will be able to win this. I don't have enough troops to kill off the rest of their army.
Look! The enemy run!
Nice.
Craven!
We might have to abandon this.
March now! Move now! Go!
It is that one commander and his men.
Warriors!
I'm gonna drag
Move,
the
move!
axemen out of there
Now!
and let them just rest up with the rest of these men. And we'll try to come back at the enemy once we're more in shape to actually take the fight to them. It's mostly archers besides that general unit, and I do think the archers would be an easy target to get at. What's this? That's turned up. Is that the unit that routed? Are they back?
Weapons! Attend, swordsmen! To attention!
Bastards are
Axemen!
back.
Swords drawn!
I think one charge into the flank though
Ready!
by the swordmen could probably be enough.
Ready! Charge! Swords sharpened!
Everyone's really tired though at this point. Since I'm probably not going to be able to win the battle,
warriors!
I'm pretty sure this is the general. Oh, it is the commander. This is the strategist. Well, if we kill him, maybe there's a good chance of us winning. We hold in a square, but damn. I wish my archers could have actually fired fire arrows. Then we could have set fire to a few buildings and then skedaddled.
Archers, attend!
Archers don't
Get
fight.
moving!
Fall back.
Stand ready!
So we'll try to get these guys to
To attention, archers!
just be
Onward!
tired or something like that.
Move out! March out!
And then we'll have the militia there
Prepare!
retreat back. Let's have the
Onward!
commander close by so he
Gee,
can
warriors! Attend!
support his own units. So the Sun definitely had a hard task, and he lost a lot of men. But still, it's not over, and
Be ready!
very tight. I'm pretty
The
sure.
time has come!
Why do you insist on going back?
Position! Move now!
I've told you to go over there.
Gee!
I'm not entirely sure how much longer this unit will hold out against.
Brace! Weapons
So I think we'll have to
ready!
have these guys advance.
Get moving! Movement!
So
Move!
that he
March
can
out!
retreat
To attention! Gee,
behind
soldiers!
safety. Right, retreat,
Run!
fall back.
Warriors! Strike!
We'll let the axemen take the
Blades, prepare! Move
the
out
front.
quickly! Attack! Fight! Swords!
We'll have the swords attack from the
Bows!
sides.
Make ready! Axemen!
Not entirely sure
stand
why
by!
there's this big open area here. Why the axemen are not filling the ground. There is the enemy commander. Just took out one of my
enemy
archers.
run! Craven!
The enemy commander is left alone to fend off the remainder of my
Axemen!
army.
Kill them! To battle!
Which is definitely not gonna play in his favor. The thing is though, there's no way I can take on the rest of their army. I definitely would like to... Oh, did we kill him? I think we did. There's only 3 of them left. And the commander is nowhere to be
Axes,
seen.
attend! Now!
However,
Go!
I guess I could hold in a square until the time runs out. And I would win that way, or try to win that way.
Go now!
And seemingly they have no archers left.
March, warriors!
But I'm not entirely sure I would win that way. Do you know what? Oh, wait 42 minutes though. You know what? I really need the province. The kind of failure that would come out of this. I mean, we killed the enemy faction leader. But like to go all the way, be in the town center and then have to retreat out to fight again. I think it's better for us to cheese it and just wait until the time runs out and win that way. Even though it's like a really cheesy way of winning. So I guess I'll see you guys in 41 minutes. Right, with a few seconds left. Let's see if this will count as a draw. Right, so I waited through this battle for nothing. I guess I just as well could have retreated. But I guess this kind of maybe plays a little bit in my favor. I don't know. I don't know if the siege will continue due to that or how this works. I guess we'll end the battle and see what actually happened here. And
This is not the end.
there we have it. They lost 900 men, so half their force. But I lost an astonishing 1600 men, having 3 units be more or less completely depleted. We took their leader though, which is kind of an important deal, but damn.
Feel summer's kiss and no joy.
Battlefield Sergeant, your general refuses to celebrate a big victory in battle while allies still lie wounded on the battlefield. Injured troops, 3 at a time, are personally rescued and carried on horseback to be treated. Oh, so very nice. He's a compassionate general.
For China.
The siege continues, but like,
For honor.
do I have troops? I have 700 men. I'll demand surrender. Will that work? No. I guess we'll just hold the siege. We'll starve them out, or until they attack us. Jesus Christ, that went bad. Okay, that leaves out the option of having him move down to take care of these guys anytime soon. The best action then, if in case, was to retreat back here. God damn it. Right, so now we're actually having some problems with this campaign. So there's actually some difficulty. Which is nice, because in the beginning I thought it went a little bit too easy. We'll see if I'll be able to manage this. But looking at the time anyways, we're gonna end it right here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!
Move out!